So what we saw was a lot of drama at night, and with the ED swooping in, 3 layers of security right outside the CM's residence. What gave ED the confidence on Thursday to arrest a sitting chief minister was that Delhi High Court refused to step in and give any relief to the AAP national convener. Since there was no relief and there had been 9 summons, ED was somehow able to convince that there is enough evidence. This follows the arrest of K. Kavita, BRS leader, and her interrogation. She was also in ED custody, and I believe that what the ED got from her also gave them confidence to arrest a sitting chief minister. This is the first time that a sitting chief minister has been arrested from his official residence. Now, this is absolutely different from how it panned out in 1997 when there was an arrest warrant in fodder scam for Lalu Prasad Yadav. It was different because he quit and he allowed his wife to take over as chief minister, and she served as the chief minister of Bihar till 2005. Now, this is different because here most of the chief ministers who have actually got arrested have given up office. Even more recently, in the case of Hemant Soren, we saw that he was arrested on January 31st. But before that, the party had already chosen Champai Soren as the chief minister. So this is different. Chief ministers in office have been accused of a lot of wrongdoings. We can take the example of O.P. Chautala and his son Abhay, who got involved in the teachers' recruitment scam. Even Jayalalitha, who was forced to demit office in 2014 when she got convicted by a lower court in a case, in a disproportionate assets case. And then she was acquitted and then she resumed office and in 2015. But this is different. Here it is a sitting chief minister being arrested for a scam, and he has been named in multiple scams, and he has refused to demit office. So much so that senior cabinet minister Atishi said that he is still the chief minister of Delhi. Let's talk about administration. What happens to Delhi? Now, for that, we will have to look at Aam Aadmi Party as a party. So the party started governing Delhi when there were 2 central figures, Manish Sisodia and Arvind Kejriwal. With Manish Sisodia's arrest, we saw how initially the party grappled with how to distribute his portfolios amongst the cabinet ministers. Here, what comes out is the lacuna that Aam Aadmi Party has as a party, as a fledgling party which is 10 years old. Somehow, its second rung of leadership has not been developed to the level that you need for a national face to be projected. In the sense that if you have a party, you need to have a second rung of leadership which can step in if a national convener is out of action, be it arrest like it has happened now, or the person is incapacitated. There has to be a second rung of leadership which can rally the party cadres. This is a very sensitive time for Aam Aadmi Party because you are going in for elections, you are in power in 2 states. Now look at their leadership. Apart from Bhagwant Mann, who's the Chief Minister of Punjab, and Raghav Chadha, who's the Rajya Sabha MP, they have not projected any leader to take that central position and say, come behind me and I am your leader, I will lead you forth. Now that's a very big administrative problem. Also for governance, Arvind Kejriwal has been the sole face of the party. What happens to governance in Delhi? There have been, when we are talking to Aam Aadmi Party leaders, they say that even Bharat ruled, he's our Ram, Bharat ruled with Charan Paduka. Now, that's a reference, that's a mythological reference they want to use for the people. But when you come down to the nitty-gritties, do you think a party can actually have its entire leadership, the people like Sanjay Singh inside, Arvind Kejriwal, Manish Sisodia inside, and actually subsist on his name really? At a time when you are looking for 2024 elections, you have pacts with Congress. So here, Administratively, it becomes very difficult. Politically, it is very challenging. Now, let's come to the question, how does it pan out? So, how the Aam Aadmi Party is doing is, it's actually playing the victim card. It's actually saying it's national emergency. It's likening it to 1975, that the entire leadership of the opposition is actually behind bars. Now, how does it play out? We'll have to see, because corruption has always been a very, very big issue in Indian politics. You've seen Bofors scandal. You've seen 10 years of UPA, and UPA, Congress-led UPA, being voted out on Colgate, on notional scams like 2G spectrum, which did not later on hold up in court. But at that time, the party actually got voted out of power. The Punjab question. How does it impact Punjab politics? In a way, there is a lot of the Punjab policies of Aam Aadmi Party are actually getting a lot of traction on ground. The opposition is stronger there because Congress, very dichotomically, if you really see the dichotomy here, Congress is the main opposition, principal opposition party. So we saw the differences within the Congress as well. At a central level, the Congress came out in support on Thursday night with Rahul Gandhi actually tweeting in favor of Arvind Kejriwal. Delhi Congress's top leadership, Arvinder Singh Lovely and other leaders from the former Sheila Dikshit cabinet, came to the residence of Arvind Kejriwal and came out in support. Why? Because as a part of India Alliance, all the leaders were together and showing solidarity with Arvind Kejriwal. They are in alliance in Delhi, but they are not in alliance in Punjab. It's a very difficult message that India bloc has to portray in Punjab as well. Because at the same time, when the party senior MP and Nehru Gandhi family sign, Rahul Gandhi puts forward this message on Twitter, another leader and the entire leadership of Punjab Congress, Sukhpal Singh Khera, who was put behind bars by the Aam Aadmi Party government, tweeted saying that now the family of Arvind Kejriwal will understand the pain of being behind bars. Now, you cannot nuance such a message. It is very difficult to nuance a political message like that. So here you will see the dichotomy within the opposition camp, because in one state and at the national level, in Delhi, you are on board with Arvind Kejriwal. But on the other hand, in Punjab, you are the principal opposition party. That's a game that the opposition will find very challenging. It's a tightrope walk that they will have to do. Now, coming to the question, is Arvind Kejriwal's arrest going to impact Punjab? It's a messaging that the AAP will have to play. Now, when it is playing the victim card, when the party is so strong at the grassroots in both the states, you saw they swept the state. Now, it remains to be seen how much ground, if at all, they have lost in Punjab. Now, what the ground reports may be very different from what you are seeing at the national level. So it remains to be seen how the opposition bloc plays it, but at the same time, what kind of messaging will the BJP push forth? It's the corruption message. It's a plank that the BJP has been pushing for the entire opposition. It's a very, very tough battle in 2024 Lok Sabha elections. So what next for senior Aam Aadmi Party leaders who are facing ED and other central investigative agencies' action? Manish Sisodia is in jail, Satyendra Jain and even Sanjay Singh are behind bars. Now, it is to be seen what happens to Arvind Kejriwal. But since there have been no convictions in any of these cases, all four can fight elections. But it will be very challenging for the party to have these four people fight elections without being able to campaign outside. How will such a campaign be able to run? It remains to be seen.